Silence is not the absence of words, but the mastery of them. It is in the hush that we hear the whispers of our soul, and learn to dance with the storms within without drowning others in their fury. Emotional control is not about suppressing the tide, but navigating its currents. The wise sailor uses the wind's power, not by fighting it, but by adjusting the sails with a quiet hand. In the crucible of silence, our emotions are like molten metal. With deliberate breaths and steady focus, we shape them into tools of strength, not weapons of self-destruction. The space between the thought and the word is sacred. It is there, in the cathedral of contemplation, that we discern the whispers of wisdom from the echoes of fleeting impulse. Mastering silence is not about becoming mute, but about choosing your music. Let your words be the melody that lifts hearts, not the cacophony that drowns out understanding. Like a sculptor chiseling away marble, the art of silence lies in removing the excess, the unneeded noise, until the true form of our emotions emerges, polished and serene. In the silence, we confront not only the world's cacophony, but the symphony of our own being. It is a dance of acceptance, a letting go of the masks we wear, and embracing the raw beauty of who we truly are. True emotional control is not the iron fist of repression, but the gentle hand of awareness. It is in observing our feelings, without judgment, that we learn to guide them, not be ruled by them. The river of emotions flows within us, ever-changing, ever-powerful. In silence, we stand on the banks, not to dam the waters, but to build bridges of understanding, connecting the depths of our soul to the shores of reason. There is a power in the unspoken word, a depth in the unsaid thought. It is in the quietness that our most profound truths take shape, waiting for the moment when their expression will resonate with the world. Silence is not an empty void, but a fertile ground. It is where seeds of resilience are sown, where the roots of wisdom take hold, and where the blossoms of inner peace unfold. Like the moon that governs the tides, the art of silence governs the tides of our emotions. With each wave of feeling, we learn to rise and fall gracefully, our inner compass keeping us steady amidst the ebb and flow. Mastering silence is not about silencing others, but about listening. It is in the attentive space between words that we hear the unspoken stories, the hidden wounds, and the silent pleas for understanding. The art of silence is not a retreat from the world, but a deeper engagement with it. It is in the quiet moments that we sharpen our perceptions, and see the tapestry of life woven with threads of joy, sorrow, and everything in between. The silence is not our enemy, but our teacher. It is in the hushed classroom of contemplation that we learn the language of the soul, the grammar of empathy, and the poetry of compassion. Mastering silence is not about erasing emotions, but about embracing them as the fire that fuels our passions, the rain that nourishes our growth, and the wind that propels us forward. There is a power in holding back, in choosing silence over the hasty word. It is in the pause that we gather our strength, that we find the right note to strike, that we transform the cacophony of reaction into the harmony of response. The art of silence is not about escaping conflict, but about navigating it with grace. It is in the hush that we find the space to cool our anger, to mend broken bridges, and to build the foundations of lasting understanding. When we master the art of silence, we become architects of our own inner peace. We build walls of discernment, not to shut out the world, but to protect the sacred space within, where our emotions can dance freely, yet guided by the light of wisdom. The journey of mastering silence is a lifelong adventure, a path that leads ever deeper into the heart of ourselves. It is not about reaching a destination, but about learning to walk with awareness, with compassion, and with a quietness that speaks volumes to the soul.